I've got 6 meetings to tell you about. One of them isn't even in Pennsylvania. What? Federation Focus is on for the week of May 11th, 2026. Hey there, PA Federation family. My name is David Goldstein. I am your first vice president. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's Federation Focus. Let's get right to the meetings, because like I mentioned, there are 6. Starting Tuesday at 7 p.m., it is the DeafBlind Division. If you've got any questions about that meeting, reach out to President Chris Westbrook. Zoom and one-tap mobile links are down below. But again, that's Tuesday, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., DeafBlind Division. Also Tuesday night at 7:30, it's the Happy Valley Chapter meeting. Reach out to President Michelle McManus if you have any questions about the chapter meeting or anything else going on in the Happy Valley area regarding the chapter. Zoom link is down below. Wednesday, May 13th, Danny has a tough decision. Is he going to go to the Guide Dogs meeting at 7:30, or is he going to celebrate our President Lynn Heitz's birthday? Which one do you think Danny will choose? Put it down in the comments and let me know. Danny picks Lynn, or he picks the Guide Dogs. And can he even get online by himself? That is the Guide Dogs Division meeting, 7:30, Wednesday, May 13th. And again, if you don't have President Lynn Heitz's email contact, wish her happy birthday down below in the comments. But I'm sure you all know, because I've said her email address a million times on Federation Focus. Happy birthday to you, Lynn, on Wednesday. Guide Dogs meeting at 7:30 Wednesday, Zoom one-tap mobile down below. Reach out to Acting President Veronica Quinn if you've got any questions about that meeting. Now, Saturday, there are 3 meetings. Let's start with the one that's not in Pennsylvania. What? Why am I telling you that? 10 a.m. Saturday, it's the Greater Baltimore Chapter meeting at our National Center. I'm telling you about this because myself and 11 others from the Keystone Chapter will be sitting in on that meeting and then getting a tour of the National Federation of the Blind National Center. Looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll have some video and some audio next week on Federation Focus. Also at 10 a.m. on Saturday, that's the 16th of May, it's the Greater Berks Chapter meeting. Reach out to President Brian Mackey if you have any questions about the meeting. Otherwise, the Zoom and one-tap mobile links are down below. It is a Zoom-only meeting. They are not meeting in person this month. Zoom and one-tap mobile down below. Don't show up at the library. Not going to be in person. Last meeting to tell you about is the Erie Chapter meeting at 2 p.m. on Saturday, the 16th of May. Reach out to Connie Shu if you have any questions. Zoom and one-tap mobile links are down below. That'll do it for the meetings. Now, I did mention 3 fundraisers, or maybe I didn't. There are 3 fundraisers that I'm going to tell you about this week. 2 of them are very closely related. The first one is the Coast to Coast Movement Challenge, and that is to raise money for the National Federation of the Blind, not at the chapter or division level, not at the affiliate level, at the national level. And what the challenge is, we want chapters and divisions to get involved and get moving, whether you do a walk or a run or yoga in the park or yoga online. The link is down below, but I'm going to tell it to you anyway. It's nfb.org/movers, nfb.org/movers. All the information is there. There's a link to sign your chapter up or division up. If you have any questions or need help with that, please reach out to me, vp1@nfbofpa.org. Along those same lines, coming in November, the Philadelphia Marathon, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The race days are the 21st and the 22nd. The bib pickup day is on November 20th at the Convention Center. From noon to 9, the National Federation of the Blind is going to have a table at this event. It is kind of like an expo. It's not just showing up and picking up your bib. There's a lot of other organizations going to be there with exhibit-type tables where you can go learn more about the different things that the businesses and organizations do. Again, NFB will have a table there. I hope to be there inside, out of the elements from that, both that day and the next day. It'll be open from 9 to 5 at the Convention Center. Now, there's also the races. And we're going to need volunteers both for the Convention Center and for the races. If you are in Keystone or Greater Philly and can help out, that would be fantastic. Even if you're in Greater Lehigh, Greater Berks, Brandywine, or from one of the other chapters outside of the Philadelphia area, if you can help out, that would be great. Please reach out to me, vp1@nfbofpa.org. Now, what would you be doing along the race routes where we need other volunteers? You're going to be cheering the runners on. You're going to be holding up signs, things like that. Now, if you are interested in being a runner, there's an 8K on the 21st, which is a very great day. An 8K, there are 10 spots available. As a silver charity partner of the race, the National Federation has 10 spots. The National Federation of the Blind is asking you, if you want to do the 8K, to raise $500. Going to the National Federation of the Blind. If you're going to do the half marathon, also on the 21st, a very great day, you're going to be asked to raise $1,000. There's 20 spots for that. And if you want to run in the marathon, good God, I'm not sure I want to get in the car and drive 26 miles. And again, I wouldn't be driving, but you know what I mean. There are 20 spots for the marathon, and the asking donation is $1,500. This doesn't mean that you can take out your credit card and say, hey, here's my $1,500. I want to run for the National Federation of the Blind. You can do that, but we're hoping that you will go out and get donations from folks and maybe go past that $1,500, maybe way past that $1,500. Things are getting set up. I don't think the pages are up and running yet, but there are links down below. Again, nfb.org/movers has all of the Coast to Coast Movement Challenge information on it, including the Philadelphia Marathon, including the California International Marathon, and including the Bay Bridge event in November, the same weekend as our convention. All the information is there. If you're interested in the Philadelphia Marathon, you can reach out to Rachel Held at National, and she can give you more information. Her information is down below in the description, and of course, it will be in the email that goes out in association with this video. One more fundraiser to tell you about, and that is from the Greater Lehigh Valley. Their chapter is doing, I want to say it's their 6th or 7th annual Dancing in the Dark to be Dancing in the Light. It is a great fundraiser. It's coming in October on the 10th to the Northampton Country Club in Easton. It is a lot of fun. I went last year. It was at this very same place. Food was good. It was, again, a lot of fun. The best part of it was that most of the people there were not blind. Kirk and Jemmy Jones and the other folks from the Greater Lehigh Valley chapter are able to get businesses and professionals and all sorts of folks from that area, from the Greater Lehigh Valley, to support their chapter. It is a great fundraiser. Again, a lot of fun. A couple of years ago, I also went. It wasn't at the same place, though, but last year it was at Northampton Country Club. A lot of fun, good food, and a very enjoyable evening. So if you're interested in going, I'd love to ride up with a few folks. Let's go up together. Again, October 10th in Easton. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Philadelphia. If you're interested, reach out to me. Again, vp1@nfbofpa.org. There's a couple more weeks for you to register for our national convention, which this year is in Austin, Texas, from the 3rd of July to the 8th. Remember, you want to get there on the 2nd so you don't miss the beginning, and you certainly don't want to check out before the 9th so you can stay for the banquet. You have until the end of May to register online for the convention. It's $25 to register. There's also the banquet pricing there, so you can go for that. Once we get to June, you can't register online. You've got to register on site once you get there. And it will be more expensive, and you will save a lot of time by registering online before you get on the plane to leave to go to Austin. But don't dilly-dally. Make your hotel reservations. Main hotel is primarily sold out for our event. There are other hotels close by that you can register at. nfb.org/convention for all of the other information is there for this year's national convention. Again, in Austin, Texas, the 3rd through the 8th of July. And I hope I'll see you there. And again, looking forward to that, seeing a lot of folks from all over the country. It is an amazing thing. Now, while we're talking about conventions, I just want to quickly mention our state convention coming to Hershey, Pennsylvania, the 5th through the 8th of November at the Hershey Lodge, a very nice place. Room reservations can be made now. Link is down below, or there's a phone number down below if you don't want to try doing it online on your own. You will have to secure your room with one night's payment. It is $149 plus taxes and fees. It works out to about $165. Registration will be any day now. I actually registered yesterday, Sunday, but there were a lot of warning messages, and I don't feel comfortable releasing that link until we take care of that. And that is not something that we can do on our end. That is something that National is aware of, and they are going to their developers to try and get that taken care of so that we can open it up and release the links. The link is down below, though, to the state convention page, nfbofpa.org/state-convention. You can go to that. When the links are live, they will be on that page. This close, fingers crossed, this close to opening all three things up. Forms are done, ready to roll. I just didn't like all of the warning messages we were getting, and not sure what it was. Again, I talked to somebody at National, and she is talking to the developer. So hopefully by the next time we speak, I'll be able to tell you the links and you'll be good to go. That is all I have for you for this week on Federation Focus. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, on Wednesday, May 13th, reach out to our President Lynn Heitz, either via email or leave a comment down below. Wish her a happy birthday and see which Danny will choose. But I do appreciate you watching Federation Focus for the week of May 11th, 2026. Let's go out and build the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you next week.